Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another college football free play video. Be sure to check us out at DocSports.com. And if you enjoyed this video, find it helpful, and are looking for more content similar to this, be sure to like and subscribe the DocSports YouTube channel. I am very excited for this upcoming this football weekend, actually. Our picks are released at Docs on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I've actually posted 8 out of 11 winning football weeks, including last week. Thank you to the Detroit Lions for coming through on Monday Night Football for me to get me over the hump and get me to another winning football week. I'm actually on a plus 10,640 run dating back to October 1st of last year, which means that if you follow Doc's unit system, where 1 unit equals 1% of your bankroll, then you would have doubled your bankroll following my football plays going back to last October. So I'm looking forward to keeping that going. Today's free play, we're talking Ole Miss +5 at Oklahoma. This one kicks off at noon Eastern on Saturday, October 25th, and the total in this game is 54.5. Now, Ole Miss is coming off, you want to talk about letdown spot. They let one get away last week. They had a chance to beat Georgia in Athens. They were leading 35-26 going into the fourth quarter. They got outscored 17-0 by the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter. Ole Miss, not only did they not win, they didn't cover. They didn't cover as 7.5-point underdogs despite taking a 9-point lead into the fourth quarter. That one is brutal. Both of these teams are 6-1, but Ole Miss is in that tough situation of having to play back-to-back road games against 2 of the best teams and best defenses in the SEC. Now, Ole Miss beat Oklahoma last year 26-14, but as we've seen, this is not the same Sooners team. This is a much, much better Sooners team than the one that was honestly getting toyed with in the SEC. They had one of the most difficult schedules that I can remember a newbie SEC team enjoying. In fact, I don't think Missouri has played a schedule as difficult as what Oklahoma had to go through last year in like 10 years. So Johnny Mateer, he's the real deal. He bounced back from that really bad performance 2 weeks ago against Texas. Remember, he rushed back from injury. He had surgery on his throwing hand, came back, did not play well against the Longhorns. But he and the Sooners did play well last week on the road at South Carolina. They won that one 26-7. And I think that this week they're in a really good situation as well. I mentioned that this one kicks off at noon Eastern time. That's 11 a.m. local time. Is that going to mess with Ole Miss? This going to Norman, Oklahoma, this is not a place they've ever been. This is not a place they are familiar with. They have no idea what they are walking into. And that place is going to be loud, and it is going to be rabid, and it is going to be a before noon kickoff. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Rebels came out a little bit flat in this game. Now, it's tough to bet against Ole Miss, right? Like, they're 24-5 straight up in their last 29 games overall. This is still a team. They were ranked number 5 in the country last week. They are still harboring college football playoff dreams. However, I just really like this Oklahoma team. I think their defense is fantastic. I really like Mateer, and I really think that this Ole Miss team is a little bit overrated and a little bit overvalued. If you look at their wins to get to 6-1, they barely beat Washington State as a 32-point favorite, winning by 3 a couple weeks ago. They barely beat LSU, and LSU stinks. They only beat LSU by 5. They only beat Arkansas by 6. That's kind of a middling Arkansas team. Ole Miss only won at Kentucky by 7 points, and they were kind of fortunate to win that game. They're 0-2 against the spread on the road this year, so I just don't trust this Ole Miss team. They also haven't been very good as an underdog. They're a really good bully. Lane Kiffin likes to beat up on people when he's a big 3 and 4 touchdown favorite, but Ole Miss has not been good in this underdog role. In their last 105 games as an underdog, Ole Miss has only won 23 of those games. On the other side, you look at Oklahoma. In their last 105 games where they've been a favorite, they're 90-15 straight up. So if I think Ole Miss is going to win this game, I do think that they're going to cover that spread. I'm laying the points with the Sooners. Lay the 5 here. Take Oklahoma, and Ole Miss's playoff dreams, just like they did last year, are about to go up in smoke. So that's it for today. Be sure to check back for our next free play video. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.